The price of money. What does it mean? The nominal value of money is always the same. $1 is $1. €1 is €1. However, the cost of goods and services varies, and over time, the same amount of money can buy a different amount of goods. That is, the value of money, or in other words, the purchasing power of money, varies depending on how many goods it can buy. During inflation, the value of money decreases, which means that more money is needed to purchase the same amount of goods. In deflation, on the contrary, the purchasing power of money increases. That is, everything is getting cheaper. How to determine how much money is worth? Suppose someone has extra money and he can lend it to someone else. Not free, but for a certain amount. This amount that the debtor is willing to pay for the loan is the price of money. It is also called the interest rate. The interest rate is the amount of interest on borrowed capital that must be paid for the use of it. Let's say you borrow €1,000 for 5 years at 2% per annum, then you must return €1,100 in 5 years. That is, for each year of using this money you have to pay €20. If the state or a private company wants to receive the necessary funds, they can issue some kind of securities, such as bonds, with a certain interest rate. The central banks of different countries set a base interest rate to control inflation and the money supply in circulation. If the interest rate goes down, then loans become cheaper, which means that the amount of money in circulation increases. The more money in circulation, the more liquid means of payment in the hands of consumers. As a result, demand grows and, as a result, prices increase. Conversely, if inflation rises, central banks raise interest rates to slow consumption and price increases. Base interest rates vary from country to country. The official base interest rate is used as a starting point in determining interbank lending rates, that is, the interest rate at which banks lend to each other. These interbank interest rates are usually slightly higher than the base interest rates. The bank then lends the money to others at even higher interest rates. That is, they buy money low and sell high. Time value of money. $1 today is always worth more than $1 tomorrow. It is the concept that today's money income or expenses are of greater value than tomorrow's for the same amount. The difference in value is due to the fact that money can be invested and generate income. Money that is not invested loses value over time. The most fundamental formula for the time value of money takes into account the following: the future value of money, the present value of money, the interest rate, the number of compounding periods per year, and the number of years. Let's assume a sum of $10,000 is invested for 1 year at 5% interest compounded annually. This is the future value of this money. Money has value, so appreciate it, and especially the time spent on it.